know I'm lazy, but I don't care. I'm good for nothing. I don't care. I may be dumb, but I ain't no jerk. Don't make no sense for me to work. When Uncle Sam sends checks for free, so who's the dumb one? You or me?
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Yo! Yo! Yo!
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know,
Look at these guys. What are they? Did someone tell me what these guys are doing? I'm genuinely curious, guys. What the hell are these guys doing? Has anyone ever seen this meme before? It's from a music video. But I never really understood what these guys were doing, by the way. Why are they in a circle just thrusting? What are these guys doing, man? I never understood it, man. To this day, if someone can understand and tell me what these guys are doing in a circle, just thrusting at the floor. Someone's gonna tell me what they're doing. Someone's gonna tell me what they're doing, man. Anyways, guys, happy what is it, Tuesday? Happy Tuesday, man. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. As we had some altcoins do some really, really good things today. Some that haven't been moving really started to kick up into gear here, which is really, really nice. But the big question is, where is Bitcoin going to go? Because that's going to ultimately dictate where the rest of the market is going to go. So we're going to talk about that today. We're also going to talk about what's going on over there in the stock market, as we have we've made history today, as we actually go check out the Dow Jones, and we got the Dow Jones over there making a new all-time high today for the Dow Jones. as we have the first U.S. Sort of index making fresh all-time highs, and what a year it's been for this over there in the stock market. What a year it's been for Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin, and I'll continue to tell you guys this. Okay, the Dow Jones leads the way. The rest of the indices will follow up. And throughout history, when we've seen stocks break all-time highs, we've also seen Bitcoin do it very, very shortly after. So good stuff over there in the stock markets. And I'm excited for what's to come, man. Anyway, smack the likes. Interactive says smack the likes. So shout out to Interactive, man. Always in here shilling the freaking likes. Let's freaking go. What else we got in here? Bath, end of year. Bath's been calling stocks hitting all-time highs by the end of the year all freaking year. So he freaking killed it, man. Shout out to Bath. Interactive, Handleton's doing 420. Holy shit. We're doing 420. Anyways, let's talk some fun stuff today, guys. As we got Bitcoin consolidating here, and I will add, right? So, kind of, what's the sentiment right now? We don't know, right? I hear half the crowd like, I'm not buying anything above 40K. We're going way lower. I'm buying 32, 34, 36, but I'm not touching shit up here. And then I hear kind of the other half, right? Which is sort of we go into the crypto rovers and the Georges. I hear the other half, sort of going with the mantra of, which I guess I'm more in the camp of guys, this is breaking news. We are super, super bullish right now. If you're not buying this dip already, you are a freaking imbecile, right? So we got kind of the doomers and the moon boys kind of clashing, right? And which one will be correct? That's the question. And once again, I'm going to tell you guys this. I don't know what's going to happen in the short term. I have no freaking clue. But I will tell you is so far this price action is very reminiscent of a time that I remember. Okay, a time that I remember where we went into some really good rally, and then we had a big, sort of liquidation sell-off. Okay, and so far what we've seen is we've seen the big liquidation sell-off, right? The climax low, right? Where you're busting, right? You're busting out that penis right at that low right here in the wick, right? So we've gotten that first hit to the downside. We came back up, couldn't go higher. Second bust, right? We busted like these guys. You see these guys busted on the floor? We busted that second low, right? Now, the one thing I have a question right here, and once again, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what's going to happen on the 15-minute time frame. Good luck. You know what I mean? Good luck during these times. I will say this. I did buy some alts today, okay? I did buy some altcoins today as, especially some red ones, right? I did pick up some Blur today, as I think the Blur BTC pair is back at support. So there's a couple different reasons why I picked up Blur. I picked up some Blur today. I picked up some more Chainlink today. But I did pick up a few things today. But I'll tell you this, I do still think Bitcoin could still hit the low one more time, right? So as we go 1, 2, 3, what we normally see, right, during these little consolidations is 3 hits to the downside. Now, is this the hit to the downside? Or are we going to get a further hit to the downside, which takes out the previous 2 lows? I don't know, okay? But I'm going to front run that shit. So it is what it is. Do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. I got my strategy. You stick to yours. But short term, ultimately what I'm expecting is one of 2 things. Okay, either we're going to bounce from here, or we're going to do one of these, right? We're going to come back down, take out these 2 lows, and do one of these freaking things, right? So those are the 2 scenarios I'm looking at, right? I really don't think we're going significantly lower than this. Make up your own mind, but that's my take. Anyways, yeah, chat. Why Blur? Couple reasons why I like Blur. I can go over that, but anyways, what else happened in the market today? So Bitcoin really not doing anything, right? At the end of the day, really, if you look at the big time frames of Bitcoin, right? We got 1 day of red. Like, in reality, we got 1 day of red, right? This is the trend of Bitcoin on the daily. Nothing's really changed, right? Continue to look at the high-term time frames. Nothing's changed on the high-term time frames. So let's do some como sa, let's chill out, and let's do what we got to do. Altcoin market. We got some big movers today, fellas. FET, right? Fetch AI up 23% today. Shout out to you if you caught the FET move.
Strap up, we're going to the
And
moon.
another one we've been talking about, which was the first old altcoin to hit all-time highs. This is one I've been freaking trying to shill so hard for the last like couple months, man, is INJ. Injective, which is on Atom, was the first old altcoin from 2021 to break all-time highs. Actually, today, shout out to you if you're also
Strap up,
in
we're going to the
INJ.
moon.
But there was plenty of really, really good movers today. Tia also making another new high, right? Celestia making another new high. Shout out to you if you're in Celestia.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
But so, I mean, really, Bitcoin moving up and down really hasn't affected the altcoins much. And also, how can I forget, right? The one that's been lagging. What has been lagging, fellas? What has been lagging? Cosmos itself, right? So Cosmos also with a 20% day today.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Shout out to you if you got some Cosmos. Let's freaking go. But yeah, so you got some really good moves over there on some altcoins, which, you know, at the end of the day, that's kind of been the story recently. As you know, even though you've seen Bitcoin chop up and down, you still see altcoins making new highs. So good stuff over there in the altcoin market. What's Bitcoin gonna do? Once again, that's the question that we all want to know. Let's see. And yes, guys, I am 2 blue moons deep today, but that doesn't mean I can't give you really, really good. That means it doesn't mean I can't hang out with you and give you really, really good charts. Me drinking blue moon versus chilling is the same person, my man. You know, Alex, you look at Harmony. I got you, my man. We can look at Harmony, bro. We can look at Harmony, my man. But yeah, I look around the market and there's some decent opportunities. Wow, guys, I am scared right now. I bought all my altcoins when Bitcoin was at 45K, but now we've got the pullback and I don't know what Bitcoin will do now. So I don't know what I should do. Like, I am scared that Bitcoin has topped. Elizabeth Warren is manipulating Bitcoin. She is coming out with bills, and we have Jerome Powell. Jerome Powell is coming tomorrow, and we have the FOMD. The FOMD is tomorrow, guys, and I am very, very scared. So I am not going to pick anything up today. I am going to wait till after FOMD. So, you know, horse guy's waiting for after FOMD tomorrow. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Some good stuff. Oh, man. We got... Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Some good stuff in the market, man. I mean, I look at... like I said, not like... The funny thing is right now is you know, when you look around the market, man, like... like you said, you have multiple things making new highs, right? So, FET making new highs, Optimism making new highs, INJ making new highs.
Smack that left button.
Shrap's kind of in the middle. PAL got a little bit of a pullback. TIA's making new highs. So you got some really good things happening in the market, man. It seems like the sentiment is kind of like, I don't know. It seems like a weird sentiment. But yet you kind of keep just having things breaking new highs. So it's a very, very weird sentiment right now. It's really weird. I think it's because now it's like kind of like the opposite of what was happening before, right? Before you had Bitcoin going up, altcoins struggling. Now it's kind of like the opposite, where now you got altcoins going up, Bitcoin struggling. So like people are like scared now because now Bitcoin's not doing anything. So like, why am I going to get into altcoin when Bitcoin's not doing anything? So it's this weird little, it's weird almost like little sentiment shift, which is having the same effect that Bitcoin had going up while altcoins weren't doing anything. So like I say, good stuff going on in the market. Fear and greed index back to a 65. So we're setting this. We're almost back into neutral on the fear and greed index, which is pretty funny, man. Looking around the market, you got the fear and greed index at 65. Yet you have pretty much every top altcoin making new local highs across the board. And I always find it funny when the greed goes down when altcoins are going up, right? So 65 on fear and greed. We're out of that 70 range. And we're starting to see this come back down now, which I guess is nice, right? A reset of the greedy nature that was kind of out there in the market, man. Let's see. I'm reading the market right now, man. Guys, stop talking. Oh my God, the macro people, man. Guys, you know how many people have been talking about the macro all damn year? Look at the Dow Jones. Has the market gave us two shits about the rate hikes? Like, God damn it, man. You know what I mean? Rate hikes was so 2022. God damn it, man. Guys, tomorrow, okay, I'm already going to tell you what's going to happen tomorrow, okay? I will not be streaming the FOMC because it's not going to matter, okay? It's a complete waste of time to watch that shit. It's going to be a rate pause, okay? Oh, another pause. They're not going to raise rates. Guess what Powell is going to come out and say tomorrow? Can you guys guess what Powell is going to come out and say tomorrow? I bet I can. I bet I can. Let's have Powell come and tell us beforehand what he's going to say. Come on, Powell. Come up to the stage, man. What's going on, guys? It's Jerome Powell. Yeah, so we're going to have to continue to keep rates at a high level until we get inflation back down to our 2% target, or we see unemployment start to rise. So until we do that, there's always a potential for another rate hike, but we're going to have to keep rates higher for longer, until we see that 2% inflation target. So yeah, guys, it's he says the same shit every time, man. He's gonna say the same shit. It is what it is. He's gonna say close the effing door. He did say that last time. Close the effing door last time. Remember? That was funny. We were live during that. Oh my God. All right. Close the frickin' door! Oh, we got a frickin' climate activist in here. Oh, get the frickin' climate activist off the frickin' stage. Waste of frickin' breath. Climate activist. Close the effing door! Jerome, man, tell him to close the effing door, man. Sorry for all the kids out there. I promise rant alert. I promise I won't do anything. Shots every time Powell says data tomorrow. Let's see. Jordan, SPX. Oh, the XPX money supply. I've been watching that like crazy, man. It's at a do or die level, which is quite interesting, I think. We'll take a look at that though. But I guess I don't really want to talk about too much for Bitcoin at the moment. Like, there's not too much to add that we haven't talked about over the course of the last couple days. But I kind of just look at the weekly and I look at where we're at. We got two big events coming up over the next few months, guys. So I kind of just marked off, and just this is just going to give you kind of a visualization of where we are with some of these dates. So we got the ETF deadline coming up in the middle of January. So I marked it off there. That's where it is, right? So we have the ETF deadline coming up here. We have the halving coming up in April. So you can see how close these two events are coming, right? So we got two massive events, which, I guess don't necessarily mean that like it is going to bring a lot of demand because of these two things, but these two things drive hype, right? And I guess my sort of outlook is the closer we get to not really, I mean, the ETF final deadline, I think we priced a lot of that in, right? So we're so close to that now, which I think if people were going to buy that, they were going to buy it already, right? Unless they're a complete noob and they're just buying now because, oh my God, I heard of the ETF deadline a month before, right? But I think the halving, right? The funny thing is as we get close to this ETF final deadline, if this gets denied, we're getting nuked. This shit is gonna freaking nuke. You know what I mean? But if it gets approved, that's a different story. We'll talk about it then. Could be sell the news, could not be. Who knows? But the halving. The funny thing is then you got that coming up pretty fast, right? So we get through this, whatever the outcome is, who knows? But then we got this coming up pretty fast. We got some big events coming up. I continue to state that overall, whether you think a pullback's coming or not, I think you should be macro bullish. Whether you think a pullback's coming or not, right? Let's not overthink this. Bitcoin's last halving was right here, okay? That was Bitcoin's last halving, right there, sort of towards the middle of May of 2020. Okay, you can see Bitcoin's price action after the halving last time. Okay, so I'm not gonna say the same thing's gonna repeat, or it has to be the same, or we're gonna do the same shit. But I think whether you think we're gonna dump before, we're not gonna dump before, you be bullish on dips, right? Last time we had the COVID crash. Okay, so unless you think pigs are coming dumping from the sky and all of a sudden we got COVID 2.0 coming through and whatever, okay, that's cool, maybe we do. But unless we do have something like that, right, you want to be bullish into the halving. It's I'm not trying to mid-curve it, man. Like I think we can mid-curve it, we can overthink this all we want. You know what I mean? But I'm not trying to overthink this. Bullish on dips on the high time frames, and whatever, man. We ride this up into 2024. But anyways, that's my boring talk for Bitcoin today. Scotty Swing, what's up, bro? I always see Scotty Swing in here, man. He's always saying, "What up, homies?" Yo, Shock. Shock's always saying hi to Scotty Swing. Rem said, "Jordan, this is Remington. It's been a while." Yo, what's up, Rem? Good to see you, homie. Good to see you in the chat. By the way, guys, today I had Qdoba. And I got to tell you about my Qdoba experience today. I'm usually not a huge Qdoba fan, okay? So usually I'm more of a Chipotle fan. I got to tell you. I think Qdoba is stepping up, because the Qdoba that I ate today, bro, it was phenomenal. They gave a big portion. They gave 2 scoops of guac. Man, I got to tell you. Qdoba really stepped it up today, and I might be going there more because they impressed me. So they might have gained a more loyal customer than they had before. So shout out to Qdoba. I got to give it to him.
We're going to the moon.
I got to give it to him, man. Qdoba was great today. Fastest stream ever now. Jordan is going to watch 90 Day Fiancé. I am going to watch. It's Fahid. You said you know me, man. I am going to watch 90 Day Fiancé today. But no, I'll hang out here for a decent time today. Decent time if we get some action, man. The good thing is we got altcoins moving, so that's the good thing here. That's the good thing. Excuse me, man. VeChain. By the way, if you keep making the joke you don't want to hold FET, well, you might want to hold BET. So shout out to VeChain. VeChain making just absolutely cruising too. I wanna hold it. I wanna hold it. In the Discord we were talking. I'll finish. I'll wait for the song to finish. But yeah, Discord yesterday we were talking about food. Talking about food yesterday. And we were talking about just the love that we have for pizza, man. Does anyone else just have a love and a passion for pizza? And it doesn't have to be like pizza. Like it can be like anything that's kind of like pizza, right? So like a Hot Pocket. I love Hot Pockets. I'm gonna have Hot Pockets tonight, actually. Like anything that's like anything like pizza, man. It's just so freaking good. Bass still doesn't want to hold that. Listen, I want to hold anything that goes up. You know what I'm saying? To me, it doesn't matter what it is. It can be the worst project in the world. If it's green, I like it. At the end of the day, like today, I bought Blur. Am I a big NFT fan? No, I'm not a big NFT fan. I think NFTs are slightly useless. But I did buy some Blur today. Why? Because I like the chart. I like the chart, man. I told you I like Blur. Guys, don't buy Blur. But I'll tell you why I did. Okay, just to show you why I did today. Okay, why did I do it today? Why did I buy Blur when I don't even like NFTs? Okay, well, simple, man. I see a falling wedge, I buy. Okay, and it was very clear, and it's not just the falling wedge. Do you know what I look for on both scenarios? Okay, I see a falling wedge that comes into the golden pocket. Okay, when I take a low to a high, I see it move into the golden retracement. I see an initial reaction in there, and it's in a wedge. I buy that shit. Okay, and you know, we can hate on the thought process and what we want to do on that scenario. But I you know what? I bought the fear today, and we'll see how it works out in a few days. Maybe it goes down, okay? Maybe it doesn't. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, fellas, okay? You can either wait for the pump to buy, or you can... The boss rotated all his Shrap into Blur. No, man, I'm still holding Shrap is a beast.
Give me first place, second that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Give me first place, second that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what?
So I'm gonna buy a little bit of the fear. Maybe it goes a little bit lower first if Bitcoin dips lower, but you know, I'm gonna take a little bit of a shot. You know, I'm gonna take a shot rather than waiting for the pump and going, oh my god, it's bullish. I'm gonna take a little bit of a shot. Let's see. Were you always shorting it? I did. You know what the thing about Blur is it's the best coin to short, but when it pumps, man, that shit pumps. But when that shit dumps hard. It's one of the most volatile cryptos I've ever seen in my life, actually. It's one of the most volatile cryptos. No, man. You guys are funny today. Thanks for coming to hang it out. I mean, today there's not like, what's the best thing that happened to you guys? You know, when you look around the market, what's the best thing? We got ICP making a new fresh local high. I mean, you look across the board,
we're
guys.
going to the moon.
I see the sentiment is shit, but I just see in every altcoin making new highs, and I'm like, what is going on right now? Why is the sentiment just absolute dog shit? ICP making new local highs. That's what I'm talking about. There it goes. ICP used to be one that we memed, right? Because it's like the old child saying, ICP. You know? You get it?
Jordan, that was a joke that didn't even make any sense. That was almost like your Sandy Witch joke. That was one of the worst jokes I've ever seen. What does a genie see when he goes to the beach? A sandy witch? Like, what the frick? Just shut the frick up and buy frickin' ship. Like, your jokes suck. Buy ship, bro. You're not gonna make it as a comedian. You suck. Lord freaking Christ, this guy making genie jokes. Like, Christ, man. Mom, like, can you tell Jordan to stop making genie jokes? You raised him better than that.
All right. ICP is the future of the internet. The Internet of Things. It's called the ICP has an interesting idea. They do have a very interesting idea. It's just it's almost like so far into the future. I think they're a little bit ahead of the times. ICP, but it's a cool idea what they're doing for sure. But yeah, ICP making new highs. Let's see, what else do we got? OP's kind of continuing up. Camirand just continues to do well. Let's see, no Doge. Ship. Speaking of ship, Bob loves it. He loves it. Other than that, not too much really else going on today. on the new day. Bob is 8 deep on the blue moons. Bro, I'm 2 deep on the blue moons. I'm going to need a third right now. I have to be 4 deep by the time I get to 90 Day Fiance to be able to stand that shit. Just kidding. I love 90 Day Fiance. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat here. Relax is leaving. Relax, don't leave, man. He's saying good night, brother. Good night, man. If you gotta leave, you gotta leave. But I hope you had a fantastic, fantastic day, man. I really hope you did, you know? And trust me, I don't think... Today is one of those days I don't think you're gonna really miss much. Yeah. I guess... The things we gotta watch... and I don't know, maybe it's just me, and I look around at some of these markets right now, and I just don't understand the, like, we've talked about this multiple times, and I don't want to bore you guys with all this bullshit, but I think it's important. We've talked about, right, so how, right, when the NASDAQ historically has bigger pullbacks and then breaks all-time highs, also conveniently is the time where usually a few weeks later to a few, sometimes a few months later, Bitcoin breaks all-time highs too. And I don't know if it's the mid curve or it's overthinking it, right? And not just understanding that, you know, we got to see if it does, right? Tomorrow's FOMC, maybe that switches sentiment somehow. You never know. But I'll tell you this. If this breaks out, money will rotate into crypto. Okay? It will rotate into crypto. I think you're kind of an imbecile if you don't think it will. I'm just being flat out honest. If the NASDAQ breaks out, we've already seen the Dow Jones do it, and that leads the way a lot of times. If the NASDAQ breaks into new all-time highs, that money will flow into crypto. Okay, as people look for riskier assets, as right, you basically got the less risky assets breaking out. So I don't know if it's maybe the mid curve or whatnot, or really what it is, but once again we got to see, right? So back in 2020 when we did break all-time highs here, which was about June of 2020.
Judge Bibbles, can you look at Gala?
Judge, I got you, bro. June of 2020 was Bitcoin was right here, right?
Can you please
right at the halving, actually, which is funny. ARB's pumping. Oh shit! Let's go check out ARB. All right, enough stock market talk. We got ARB pumping. Let's go. Finally, man. Shit. Where is ARB? Oh, it was pumping. Oh, you broke into a new high for ARB. I like it, man.
Strap up. We're going to the moon. We're going to 100K tomorrow.
Shit, man. Crypto Covey. Yo, Crypto Covey. This is Judge Bibles. Can you look at Gala? Why do you and Keith Covey have the same last name? Why did Judge Bibles and Keith Covey have the same last name? Something doesn't add up. And by the way, Dale Broussard, okay? I know for a fact that Ice Sniper is Dale Broussard.
Nothing has changed.
I know for a fact that Ice Sniper is Dale Broussard. I know for a fact. Just letting you know. But yeah, you got Arbitrum. Arbitrum's getting a nice little move up. I mean, really, when you look at the overall structure here, I think, you know, not to like bring up a meme pattern or whatever, but you really do got, right, the makings of like kind of, right, you had the initial launch, the pullback, but then you kind of got the, right, the left nut, the dick, and the balls, or in the right nut, right? So you got the left nut, the dick, and the right nut, right, overall here for sort of Arbitrum. But yeah, you got the dick and balls meme pattern forming here, man. Whatever you, and it's not really the dick and balls pattern. It's more of just lower lows into higher lows, right? It's a change in market structure, right? Lower lows into higher lows. So Arbitrum, looking pretty good, man. Gala. Let's look at Gala, man. The gaming tokens have taken a little bit of a cool down. And I think it's because you got Becker over there shilling them. So you got all the everyone 100x YOLO and long and those shit. So we got to wreck all the 100x YOLO long or something on the gaming tokens, man. I'm bullish on gaming tokens too. But you got too many people going 100x long on those shits. What's going on, guys? It's Becker. If you don't buy gaming tokens right now, you are a freaking imbecile. There's a 30% chance that you lose all your money in investing in these. But there's also a 70% chance that you make life-changing, nut-breaking, wife-changing gains. You want those? Invest in gaming tokens, not Avalanche, not Solana. You want a 5x? Maybe you'll get a 6x if you're lucky, right? But that's when you invest in Avalanche and Solana. You want gaming tokens if you want that 20, 30, 40, even 50x in this market. So getting to those gaming tokens right now. But we need to cool it down. But we need to kill the hype a little bit on that. But Gala, yeah, I mean, kind of just chilling. Man. Not doing too much. But, I mean, overall, I mean, the trend is up. I mean, like, you can't argue that the trend is up. This thing's up. I mean, it's done a 3x off the lows. So, you can't really argue that. It's not in an uptrend at the moment, man. He actually loves AVAX. He does love AVAX. He likes AVAX. He likes AVAX, man. But I also think that's because AVAX is the hot token right now. First it was Solana, then it was AVAX. It's gonna be something else. Well, it's gonna be Cosmos now. It's what always pumps. Whatever pumps in the moment is what everyone loves. What's next? I don't know what's next, but we'll see. Let's see. Oh, someone asked else for something. Hold up. Breaking news. No, Knuckle Buster. Don't be buying Blur, bro. Can you please look at Harmony? Harmony. Let's see. Harmony 1. Yeah, another L1. I mean, the L1s have been going berserk. So Harmony 1 looks like one that still needs to catch up to the rest of the L1s. This one is very, very lackluster, right? So we've seen all of them. We've seen all of them move now, right? We've seen, start at the top. You've seen Solana, Avalanche, Polkadot, Cosmos, Cardano. Name every L1. You've seen it run. Harmony 1, yeah, it's come up a little bit, but not like the other ones. Not like the other ones. Now, Harmony 1 have some FUD during the bear market with some hacks and shit. So maybe it's not going to run like the other ones. But I know that crypto, people forget about that shit very, very fast. Remember when Solana used to go down every single month and not work? Now no one cares about that. Now Solana is the future of finance. So Harmony 1, maybe it catches up the rest of the market. Mosh, can you grab me another blue moon? She's gonna give me another blue moon, guys. Let's go. Another blue moon. I need 4 for 90 Day Fiance.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Becker said buy Beam. Beam? Beam's just run so hard, man. Although we'll care soon. Bath said they will care soon. Bath is funding Solana. Oh man, you know what? My favorite thing about the crypto market, man.
Rant alert.
People have I always say this. People have the memories of apes. They could be funding something, and I'm this way too. And you have to be this way in crypto because I've said, guys, the fundamentals don't really matter, right? It's more about the hype. 6 months ago, right? What was it? Solana friggin' sucks. It goes down every 2 seconds. It was the FTX chain of choice. Why would we freaking use Solana? It's full of scammers. It doesn't work. Yeah, it's cheap, but there's other cheap ones too. You fast forward 6 months, right? 6 months. 6 months is all it takes. And then now it's, Solana's the future of finance. It's going to overtake ETH. You can't make this shit up, man. I mean, you can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. I would not be surprised in this market, right? In 6 months from now, we start hearing like something like this. Luna Classic is going to overtake ETH. Luna Classic. Yes. Do Kwon's going to come back from the dead, and Luna Classic is going to be the choice of the Fed. The Fed is going to use Luna Classic. I would not be surprised, man. Oh, man. I just stuffed my face with some corned beef brisket. What's some corned beef brisket? That's Bass' opinion. Oh, man. That's why I love this market, man. And I always say this, guys. If I FUD something, I can FUD something and still hold it. Like, that's the thing, because I know crypto is mostly a meme. It's basically what's the most hyped thing at the moment.
Hey, what's up? Don't want to be annoying, but could you take a look at Honey? It's a dip-in project on Solana. Thanks, brother.
That's good eating, Clint. Wait, what did Clint eat? I need to know what Clint eat. Clint's eating. I just stuffed my face with some corned beef brisket. God damn, I'll be a coma in an hour. Clint, bro, we were watching videos before the stream, man. I was drinking Blue Moons. Bro, I fell asleep during 2 of those videos. Some of those videos are so boring, man. Guys, if I ever make you fall asleep, if you ever fall asleep while watching me, I'm doing something wrong. My goal for this stream is so you don't fall asleep while you're watching me. I want to either annoy the shit out of you with streaming so you don't fall asleep, or just, baffle you by my good looks, right? You see these eyes? You don't fall asleep when you look into these eyes. Or my TA is just so good that you're just like, damn, I can't stop looking at this computer, man. Oh my God, his TA is so good. Right? One of those. Or you just like, wow, this guy is such an idiot. I like laughing at him. Whatever one you like. Whatever one's up your alley, man. Clint, Mike, you just sent the super chat, man. No, Mike, appreciate the super chat, man. Mike says, I know for a fact Clint is actually Fahad. No, he's not. No, I got a picture of Clint. Clint looks like a middle-aged... Clint kind of looks like BitBoy on crack. No, he doesn't. I just thought of a joke. I was like, I gotta tell the joke, man. He doesn't look like BitBoy on crack. Which... Wait, that joke doesn't even... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go there. That joke doesn't even make any sense. No, but Clint is not Bashad. Yo, dude, what's up, man? So just oh, you guys are killing me tonight. You're gonna kill me today. Oh man. All right. Good stuff, man. It's good to have some laughs while Bitcoin tries to do a little bit of short-term wyckoff in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord Almighty. All right. Who else we got in here? We got Mean Tanks and Yoki. Look at OP and Uniswap. I got you on those, bro. Listen, OP. You could argue Arbitrum too. OP and Arbitrum are the beta Ethereum plays, and I think the problem you're seeing with ETH is I think there's so many good projects on ETH that I think a lot of people think, oh my God, I'm just gonna buy like the lower cap alt that has something to do with ETH. And I think that's the problem, right? So like OP, you broke back above this August high, right? So the August high, that was a very, very big level to break back above. You got an initial rejection, but then you got that big dump and you got back above. I'm looking at this is going back to $3 in my opinion. Now that you broke back above that August high, I think $3 is in the cards here over the course of time. Once again, I think whenever you can find ETH picking up some steam, which I know Right now, it seems like it'll never pick up steam. But I've been in this situation before, and I know it eventually comes. Especially when that happens, and you think you're going to see this shoot up very, very fast at $3. You don't even need ETH to run. I mean, this has already been running, right? So ETH, and then Uniswap, which has also been kind of one of the slower movers, which let's go check out Uniswap real quick. Where is Uni? Where is Uni? Oh, here it is. Uniswap, which has also been one of the slower movers.
Jordan pickle Jordan pickle Jordan pickle. It's not over until it's over.
OP is going for those highs. Oh, it is, Bath. It is. It's going to $3. But yeah, I think the problem with Uniswap too is, which I can kind of understand, right? So the problem with Uni, and I don't think there's really a problem with Uni. I think it's at the range high, so it's gonna consolidate at the range highs for a little bit. Once it breaks through here, I think it'll be fine. It's at the range highs though. I think the problem with Uni is we're early in the bull, right? So it was the same in the last bull market, right? So let's be honest. Early in the bull, people don't want to be spending $20, $20, $30 to do a transfer or to do a swap, right? Let's be honest. Unless you're really confident in that, on whatever you're swapping going up, all right? But I'll tell you this, and I've been in this market too long enough. When this market really does get insane, all you guys that love NFTs and stuff like that, when NFTs and meme coins start to run hard, that's when Uniswap is going to perform well, because that's when people are going to be forced, if they want to get that meme coin that's only on chain, or they want to get that NFT that uses Ethereum, they're going to have to use Uniswap or something like that, right? So I think early in the bull, that's probably why Uniswap struggles. But when people finally start to make money, and like when people's portfolios start going higher, that's when people are often to say, you know what, I'm going to spend $20, $30 on the gas fee. Why? Because I already made a shitload of money. You know what I mean? So it was the same thing last time, man. So I think that's why you're going to see Uniswap kind of struggle early on, because you know what? People don't want to be paying $20, $30 for a swap at the moment, man. You know? But later on, they will. Later on, they're not going to give a shit. They see a meme coin that's going nuts, they're paying $30 for that swap. You know what I mean? Anyways. Man. Who we got in here? 80 at the highs? Bro, I remember in 2021, that shit was... Dude, I remember one time paying like $130 for a swap. Some of the shit in 2021, man, like paying over $100 just to swap from one crypto to another. Absolutely insane. Or just sending crypto from your wallet onto Coinbase or some shit. Like $100. It's insane, dude. That's only bull market stuff. Anyways, you're gonna have Clint over here going, man, Christ, man, $100 for a swap? Just use Robinhood. Just use friggin' Robinhood, man. Use Robinhood. You don't gotta pay for a swap. It's free. It's commission free. All right? Oh, man. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I bet Chico Crypto was loving Chico Crypto, man. That's a good video. That's a good video. I haven't seen that video in a long time. Good stuff. All right. Man, nothing. You know, I feel like on the daily open, nothing really. AVAX starting to pull back, so I mean, really not. Really not. It's so funny when I go look at the market, right? You start to see these big moves, right? And here's the thing, like AVAX has done a 5x from the low. It's just absolutely insane, right? It's insane to go back through it. You're talking about the end of October. You're talking about a month and a half ago. AVAX has done a 5x from the low. right? And I say AVAX is getting a pullback, but then I go to the daily chart and I'm like, this is the daily chart. This is the pullback that AVAX is getting, right? So, yeah, I mean, I guess it's not really, I mean, it is. I mean, we look at the percentage, about 15% down from the high, but it's still funny when in crypto, when you look at these big pullbacks and they don't even register on the daily chart, you know? But yeah, AVAX, COS has also been one. And, you know, can I make this as a point, guys? And I want to make this clear with COS, okay? I'm not a hater on COS. I want COS to perform just as well as everything else. But here's what I was trying to tell you with COS, guys. And this is going to happen when you have other altcoins too. I'm going to tell you the exact same thing. When you have an altcoin, right? So top to bottom. When you have an altcoin do a full 4236 extension, right? So when you have an altcoin basically do a whole bull market's move already, right? My point is I'm not bearish on COS, right? It's not like, oh my God, COS is going down. My point with this, and it's been very, very true, is as soon as COS hit that 4236, there are better plays from this day forward. Okay, from today to the next day, there is better plays, and that's been the case. You've seen every other layer one do 2, 3, 4, 5 X's from that point. Okay. Well, COS is down 25%, and that's not a shot. This is a learning example to realize when you do get these big moves to the 4236. There's probably some better plays in the market, right? So, I mean, it is what it is, but we can use that for the future, right? So when we start seeing, right, so let's bring up AVAX, right? Let's just use AVAX for example. So when we have AVAX, let's just take this high to this low. When we have AVAX start doing a 4236, hey, there might be some better plays in the market, man. But hey, it is what it is. But we'll just use that as an example, man. I'm going to ask George about Blur tonight. No, don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. I don't want any shit to do with that. I don't want any shit to do with that. Okay? Merry Christmas. Oh, Onion Ring. Dude, this dude's name is Onion Ring. Shout out to you, man. You're making me want some onion rings. Holy shit. I am George. We're all mother effing George. Guys, today. Oh my God. Oh my God. What just happened? Guys, today. Oh, this is not good. Mosh, can you get me a napkin?
Who am I?
Guys, today we're gonna talk about Blur. No, the thing is he won't talk about Blur.
We need more than that.
Yeah, the thing is he won't talk about Blur today because Blur hasn't been going up. He's only gonna talk about the ones that have already been going up. So you know what he'll talk about today? I will guarantee you what George will talk about today. Let's go look at the altcoin list. Let's sort by best gainers. George will talk about Cosmos today. Cosmos will be the future of finance today.
He likes Cosmos too.
He does. He'll talk about VeChain today. He'll talk about VeChain today. Oh, thank you, Masha. There we go. Thank you. Oh, that's good.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll clean it after. This is too much. I'm still waiting. Why am I still George? All right, there we go. I was still George, man. All-time high before the halving. I don't know, man. Listen. Listen. If I had to guess, my answer would be no. Right? If I was a betting man and I said, "Will Bitcoin hit all-time highs before the halving?" My bet would be no. Okay, that would be my bet. Now, do I think that would be impossible? Also, no. I don't think that I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked if Bitcoin did. Is it impossible? No. Would I be shocked? Also, no. But like I said, who knows? I'm not like prepping. Like my strategy is not like I need Bitcoin to go to all-time highs before the halving. You know, but at the same time, I would not be surprised if it did. You've seen Bitcoin do absolutely crazy shit before, man. You know, you haven't been in this market long enough to think that Bitcoin can't do a move like that in 5 months. Crappy ICP is. Yeah. Look at VeChain though. I think Bath wants to hold. Bath, you better buy VeChain today. Bath, you better buy VeChain today. This is a great spot to buy VeChain. Great spot to buy VeChain, man. Right here. You should. I think you should, man. You should FOMO into VeChain right here, man. I'm telling you. This is a great spot. Nobody's shilling ICP, yet aliens are using it for interstellar travel. Aliens don't exist. This is my new theory, guys. Aliens don't. I actually don't believe aliens exist. I'm gonna say it. I know that'll be a very hot take. After all the fake shit that I've seen, and all these people, you know, crying wolf that they've seen aliens, it makes me believe that aliens aren't real even more. And my theory is that, you want to know my weird theory? I've told you guys about my theory. I believe that our entire Earth is just a giant simulation. Aliens, what I mean by aliens is something living off Earth. Does not exist. I'm convinced now. It doesn't. They don't exist. How do I not believe in aliens? Give me any evidence that there is aliens. Right? So give me evidence that there is. Us believing that there are hypotheses and all this stuff. Think about it this way. For us to live on Earth, there has to be the exact formula, like to an exact T, for us to be able to live by Earth. If the sun was even 1 mile closer to us, we'd be dead. You know what I'm saying? If the Earth got to orbit a little bit, we'd be dead. We need the exact, perfect mathematical formula for us to be here. And honestly, we don't even know. And I could go into this crazy theory. We don't even know if what they tell us is out there is actually out there. I don't believe it, honestly. But we need the exact formula to be able to live on here, based on what they tell us. We could all just be a giant computer simulation. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case either. But if what they tell us is true, the mathematical chances that there is another living thing outside of us on Earth, like off Earth, is very slim. But who knows? Who knows? Universe is infinity. That's what they tell us. They don't know that. They don't know that. That's what they tell you. We could go deep into this, but we're not going to go deep into this. Franco going, the pyramids were built by aliens, you geniuses. We'll never know. Or the pyramids, or you want to know even a theory better than this? How come we don't know? And let's listen to this theory, guys. Okay? Hold on, let me get off VeChain because we don't be looking at that piece of shit. I'm just kidding. How come we don't know? We humans are so fickle, okay? We don't even know what happened to us 3,000 years ago. We all try, there was a great flood. We don't even know what happened 3,000 years ago, but we think we know that there's unlimited universes. Oh my, we can't be that stupid to believe that. We don't even know what happened 3,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we think that we know what's out in the universe. Please. I sometimes I question the mental capacity. Maybe I'm just way too logical about things. I don't know. But like, we don't even know what happened 3,000 years ago, bro. You know what I mean? But yet we can carbon date that the Earth was created by a Big Bang 3 billion years ago. We don't even know if there was we don't even know anything. You know what I'm saying? But we can somehow know that the Big Bang created the entire universe. If you believe any of this BS, you're out of your mind. It's all just hypotheses and thesis and guesses at the end of the day. It's like TA. It's a guess. You know what I'm saying? It's an educated guess at best. It's the same shit. And now Jordan thinks I'm pro-alien. Read slower. Franco's not pro-alien. Franco is I'm not. No, it's not that I'm pro-alien. I actually would love if aliens were real, but for me to believe, I need hard evidence. I don't need some video made in 240p of a UFO flying freaking above the clouds. Like, thanks, Captain Genius. I can make that on Photoshop too. Give me a UFO on the ground with an alien waving out the window. Boom. I'll believe. I'll be a believer at that point. But until you show me hard evidence, you notice how everyone has a smartphone now, but we can't get any actual good evidence. It's always like this, like, evidence that's 2 seconds long. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always this evidence that's 2 seconds long and can easily be photoshopped. It's never like a close-up of the UFO. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always like this, like, 240p video. It's why I don't believe it anymore, man. It's so fake.
Even them, or you don't believe that they came to Earth?
Those
are two different things.
I don't necessarily believe at the moment.
We didn't go to other galaxies.
I knew Maj was gonna come in on this one.
Yeah, because we didn't go to other planets. That doesn't mean
No, man.
exist.
I don't believe. I actually, right now, how I think right now, I don't believe that there's any life outside of Earth. That is my current thought. That is my current thought. And I actually believe, like, you guys might think I'm crazy, but I actually might believe that everything they tell us about space is a lie. But hey, we've only been to the moon one time, but yet we went 30 years ago somehow. But not 30 years ago, a lot longer than that now. But hey, it is what it is. Is Maya, what's your opinion on aliens?
They exist, obviously. They do. Like, space is so big.
With no evidence.
No, but space is so big, it doesn't mean that they came here. But there must be something there.
It's like goes Charlie Brown, Teacher Maya in the background. Lord, man. The funny thing, guys, I'm not just saying this. Like, guys, the amount of alien videos that we watch is like kind of obsessive. Like, we watch like probably 3 alien videos every day. So this is not coming for no reason. I've seen every alien video out there. There's no hard evidence that there's aliens. None. There's no video that I'm like, wow, that's an alien. It's always like, that could be faked. Oh, man. Anyways, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I mean, the alien talk is always a hit, man. I mean, we love the alien talk over here. And on a boring, I mean, it's kind of a boring day today, so it's not a bad day to talk about some aliens, you know? Clint's probably on his second box wine. Bath has taken his third bong hit. Franco questioning his life at his halal cart. Yeah. Mike, for some reason, like is like randomly buying chilies for no reason. It's a great day to talk some aliens. You know, it's a great day to talk some aliens. Bonk's going up again. Let's check Bonk. Bonk, 14%. Yeah, Bonk. Bonk keeps rolling, man. The Bonk train, bro. We'll see if Bonk can make a new high. I mean, if we look at Bonk, I mean, it does look good, man. I mean, Bonk looks good. But let's this looks like really good accumulation here. Bonk actually looks like it wants to roll again. But let's just pull a quick fibby. Yeah, I mean, you got to get back above these fib levels, man. I mean, you've been fighting the golden pocket and the 702. So you really, if you can get through there, you're going up to the 1618 is my guess. But yeah, I mean, Bonk has been freaking killing it. Simple as that. And this actually looks very constructive. The big pullback, right? I mean, this was a pretty big one. This was 33%. And then now you're just kind of making higher lows. So that looks good. That looks good. It's like he's looking over my shoulder. I knew Mike was buying chilies for some reason. The founder of Bonk is Elizabeth Warren. Wouldn't it be funny, you know, if, like I said, who knows what's going to happen here, but wouldn't it be funny again, like we got that Elizabeth Warren news, which it's not even like bad news. Like this was something that was already happening before, was Elizabeth Warren trying to go after crypto, is once again you get the bad news that like marks the low, you know? It seems to always be the case. But that's really not even bad news. Like, to be honest, I'd rather Elizabeth Warren be anti-crypto. So then when it goes up, she can just be more salty. So it's not like it's bad news. What does Bob think of Bonk? Let's ask him. Bob, what do you think of Bonk, bro? I know you're more of a SHIB and Doge guy. What do you think of Bonk? Can you come up and tell everyone? Put the damn fork down. Stop eating your damn meatloaf. What do you think of Bonk?
Oh, man, like, I don't own any Bonk, so I'm bearish on it. I'm bearish, man. Christ, man, like, I bought Doge and Shiba because those were the big runners last time. Everyone's buying Bonk and Pepe. Christ, man, look how many zeros Bonk has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there's 5 freaking zeros. Why the frick did I not buy this shit? Freaking God, man. Why does everyone keep picking different memes? Just buy the same meme, man. Christ, I'm not buying Bonk. I'm not buying this shit here. It's too high. I'm out of here, man. I gotta go finish my meatloaf. Freaking Bonk, man. Christ.
But yeah, that's what Bob thinks. But the problem with Bob is he doesn't adapt to the new memes. He sticks to the old memes. So he's still in Doge. He's still in Doge and Shiba, man. He's not in Bonk or really anything else. So that's that. My favorite meme is Wojak. Wojak's been killing it too. I know Link Marine's in Wojak too. But this has been a slow, slutty grind up. Hopefully this can keep rolling. I know a lot of people like Snek. That's the 801. So you got Bonk, Solana, Snek, ADA. I'm hoping someday my pussy goes up. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pussy's been hanging out down here. Come on, someone buy pussy, man. It'll only take one, maybe like even like a $500 buy to pump this shit. Someone pump this shit, man. But no, don't buy pussy, man. If you buy pussy, you're probably gonna lose all your money. In all seriousness. But you know, yeah, you got some good stuff. See if Bonk can make a new high. Buying pussy. No, YouTube. I didn't mean it like that. I meant like pussy coin. Bob is old school. He likes the old school memes. I'm surprised that SHIB is still in the top. Where is SHIB? SHIB's still number 18. I'm shocked that SHIB hasn't dropped further. But to be fair, I mean, the coins that it's still above, right? I mean, it's still above Litecoin, which is absolute garbage. Like, the only time Litecoin is good, and we played it pretty well at the beginning of this year, the only time Litecoin is good is like 6 months before its own halving. Other than that, Litecoin is garbanzo. Garbanzo, as Kramer would say. Shit. Yeah, it's still above like Bitcoin Cash, Uniswap. A couple ones that have been struggling a bit. XLM. I said this earlier. I think it's almost that time, guys. Anyone else? I think it's almost that time where we get XRP out of the top 10. Anyone agree? I'm looking at some of these market caps. So you have Binance that's back above BNB. You have Binance that's back above XRP. If XRP was above BNB, but you have BNB back above. You have Solana, which is only about 5 billion away market cap wise. Lido, which I think could easily get up there too. That's staked ETH. Then you have Cardano, which I think could get there. And then Avalanche, which is about Avalanche will be tough. Avalanche will be tough. You're talking about a 2.5x you need Avalanche to do to get back above XRP. But I think it's time. It's time for this to start rolling down the list, slowly but surely. I think Sol is going to be ready to pass it pretty soon. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. AVAX flipped Cardano to restore rightful order. Don't tell JJ that. Don't tell Ada that, man. JJ will literally kill you, man. Unless you get him pizza. If you get JJ pizza, she's good. Just kidding. JJ's a man. I used to think JJ was a chick. The funny thing is, everyone thought JJ was a chick because of the avatar on Discord. Everyone thought JJ was a chick. I think even Franco was hitting on JJ a little bit. Franco was hitting on JJ. It was a little bit awkward. Like Franco was like literally hitting on JJ. Really, really weird, man. All right, is it 8:11? Oh, it's 8:11, guys. It's 8:11. There ain't shit going on right now, man. Like this is some slow market right now, man. Really, really slow. What's your thoughts on Sken? What is that, bro? What is Sken? Not even better. What is Sken? Sken. I don't know what Sken is, man. I've never heard of Sken. Nor has TradingView ever heard of Sken. I don't know what that is, bro. What is that? Remember a few people thought Bath was a chick?
What's thoughts on skin?
Oh, Lord. All right, guys. Some of you guys said seam. All right, guys. FOMC day tomorrow. JBH, I guarantee you there is going to be no volatility tomorrow. It's going to be a complete nothing burger like every FOMC has been for like the last 6 months. It's going to be a nothing burger. It's going to be exactly what the market expects. So, guys, I'm heading out. Okay? Tomorrow is FOMC day. Like I just said, we already know what's going to happen. It's going to be a pause. Powell's going to say the same shit he always does. Market's going to jerk off for a little bit. And we're going to go back to whatever we were doing before. Okay, so I'm not going to be streaming the FOMC because honestly, I think it's completely pointless to watch that shit at the current time. But I will be live at 7 p.m. tomorrow. We'll talk about what transpires afterwards. FOMC is at 2 o'clock tomorrow, so be prepared for that. Inflation was today. It was 3.1%. It was expected 3.1%. Shocker. Market didn't really react at all. So I'm out of here. Peace out. Have a great night. I'm going to watch 90 Day Fiance, eat some Hot Pockets, drink some Blue Moon, and clean up the mess that I made over here because I like to make messes when I talk about aliens because they don't exist. Anyways, see you guys. Have a fantastic night. And hopefully we get some more action tomorrow. Today was kind of a boring day. See ya.